Okay, welcome to my final video on Module 3. We created a letterhead, which looks like this. Okay, we created this. We created the vendor letter, which is the business letter. And in the last video, I showed you how to print them to your Onenote, in case you forgot how to do that. The next thing what I want to have you do is create an envelope. This is, mail has been something that's been kind of going away in favor of email and instant messaging. But there's still different types of your life that you're going to have to know how to address an envelope. So this activity will allow you to do this, but in an electronic format. When you address an envelope, normally you handwrite the envelope. You go to the postage or to the post office, get some postage, which is a stamp it on there, send it through the mail. Word has it to where you can type out your envelope. You could feed envelopes in your printer, and then you can print out your envelope instead of having to handwrite it. You can even buy electronic postage, so you don't have to go to the post office and buy a stamp. So with your graduation announcements, you might invite 25, 30 people to your graduation, your high school graduation. Instead of having to handwrite all of those, and if you get gifts, handwriting all the thank you letters, you can do it all electronically. Which me, as a person, I like doing everything as much as I can electronically. So I'm going to select the address that I'm going to use to send this envelope to. Okay, because I'm going to package this letter, I'm going to put it in the envelope, I'm going to send it. So I'm going to select it, and I'm going to press envelopes. And what that does is it puts that address as a delivery address. Then I can add electronic postage if I want, if I had that software and I could buy postage, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to put in as the return address, we're going to put the address that we have up here in the letterhead. 15 center, I'm sorry, my bad. We want to always start with the enterprise or your name at the top. Then we do 15 Center Street, Horizon, MT 33568. Okay, and we would feed the envelopes in a specific way. We can omit that return address if we don't want it to be sent back to you by leaving it off. You can see it in the little preview. What we're going to do is we're going to print this into OneNote. So we're going to go to print, and you want to save the new return address as the default return address. We are not, because I'm only doing this once. So press no. And you should have it, it might come up with a dialog box saying what print you want to send it as. Print it into the, oh, oops, I forgot to create my new page. Okay, let's go back here. Add page, we're gonna add page and call it leave vendor envelope. And now I messed up. So I'm just going to type in my return address again. Guess I should have saved it, huh? 15 Center Street, Horizon MT 33568. Press print. Now we're going to select the page we want to print it. And look, it looks like an envelope. If I had put my envelope through there, it's all there. So I didn't have to write that all out. And then if you had electronic postage, it'd be up here. And you can just put a stamp if you want to go buy it. So there should be 3 pieces of this assignment. You should have your letterhead up here at the top, leave vendor letter, and leave vendor envelope. So make sure in your name, for me it's teacher only, but for your name it would say your name. Just put it right below all the other assignments. Do Apple Park letterhead first, then do leave vendor letter, and then do leave vendor envelope. I know that this one I don't have to do a header on, only because it would look very, very awkward. The only thing your name should be on is the leave vendor letter here, and make sure you sign your name with the Microsoft Word drawing. I'm not going to have you print them and sign them. I'm just going to save paper and have you save these digitally. All right, so when you're all done, go ahead and do that. And thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful.